Hello, and welcome to Streets of Rogue, which is the awesome game that I'm going to be running next. This game is so cool. It is, well, firstly I should introduce myself, I guess. I'm Flick, and I am a runner of this game. This game, I think the Steam page describes it as a mixture of Nuclear Throne, Deus Ex, and GTA. For me, it really reminds me of GTA 2. Like, it's just very chaotic. It's like a top-down roguelike, roguelite, I guess, where you like... God, there's so many things going on in this game. It's probably best if I just jump in and show you and just explain as I go. But firstly, I'll just briefly explain. The character I'm going to be playing is the robot. You might notice there are a lot of playable characters in this game, but just to, briefly explain before I start the run. The robot is insane. The robot has the rocket launcher, the robot has a sledgehammer, the robot has beer. These are all extremely good things, which you'll see over the course of the run. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to jump in, so I'll count myself in. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so first thing about this game. There are 15 regular levels, and the goal is to complete the missions on each of the floors. You can tell what the missions that we need to do are by looking at the arrows on the top right map. As you can tell, there's 2 missions on this level. I mean, the missions are indicated by the arrows, but there can be multiple arrows. But each mission has only one color for, the arrows that correspond to that mission. So there could be like a mission that has, I don't know, like 3 arrows, but that's just 3 parts of the same mission. And every single floor follows the same basic thing. Also, we saw another thing on that first floor, which is anytime you can complete a mission, you get XP. And the XP will allow you to potentially level up, and anytime you level up, at the end of that level, you will be able to choose from one of 3 traits. It really varies how good the traits are for speedrunning. The one that I got on that last level was not very good. I got one called Disturbing Facial Expressions, which is very, very minor how it will help me. And I have a police officer who is very upset with me, but I just hit him with a sledgehammer, so it's all good. And that is already the second level. Well, let me deal with this guy first. Oh, never mind. So a thing about this game is when you can teleport by either opening your map and then selecting where you want to teleport, or you can hold the button and then it will automatically teleport you either to the next mission or to the exit. However, if there is an enemy aggroed onto you, you cannot teleport. And so I got delayed a little there by having several enemies just aggro one after the other. This is the 3rd level of the area, which means we get a special type of level that has something called a disaster. It really varies what the disasters can have, like the effect that they can have on your run. Sometimes they just create chaos that make things a bit easier, honestly, because, the NPCs are very dynamic, and sometimes they'll be more focused on the chaos that's going on than dealing with you. But it really depends. Well, I guess I'm just going to explode that generator and escape that way. But yeah, like, there are so many items and mechanics in this game that it's quite difficult to explain everything. So I'll just try to explain every single item and trait and things like that as I go, basically. We're now up to the 2nd area in the game, which is the industrial area. And this one is kind of similar to the first area. I'm going to trigger this generator with my special ability as the robot. As you can see, it's ticking down. And my mission there is to neutralize that guy, which means either get him to leave peacefully or kill him. So I just set off a generator that will explode and then destroy that guy. Very easy. And then I set off that generator. I could just explode it immediately. However, I have some... this guy's kind of annoying. There we go. Problem dealt with. So... I could have just exploded that immediately, but I kind of want to get more ammunition. One of the time losses in this run is, as good as the robot is, you do have finite ammunition, and you have to manage your rocket launcher ammunition very carefully, because if you run out, you can get heavily delayed. So I'm taking a bit of time here to refill on my rocket launcher ammunition, and then I'm just going to head right to the exit. So a bit of a slow level there, but it should prevent us from losing time later in the run. Next up, we have 2-2, which is the second industrial level. And yeah, this is an operating switch mission. And I'm actually going to make use of something here, which is you don't actually have to complete every mission. You just need to resolve them. Some missions have fail conditions, and that is fine. You can fail it, and you can still pass the level. The caveat is that you don't get the XP, which means you'll generally be a bit weaker in the run. But, you know, sometimes it's worth it, because it saves time. And as I said, the level up traits that you get usually won't really save time. So it's often worth it to just beeline for the exit and then worry about XP later. That is the first level up trait that I've got on, that is pretty good. Longer stats effects. So something I haven't explained about the robot is your stats as the robot, namely how strong you are, melee and ranged, and also what's it called? How fast you move is determined by your charge level. And it is like an ongoing resource that you need to recharge by using your special ability near an electrical object. The longer stats effect increases the duration of every single stats effect you have. And for the robot, that includes the charge level that you have. Anyway, that was an escort mission, and they wanted to go to the entrance. I did not want to go to the entrance, so I shot them with a rocket launcher. And then they decided that they didn't want to go to the entrance anymore, and I failed the mission. But, you know, that I got to beat the level. That's what matters. Save time. Honestly, that's what I really like about this game. Like, you can just screw around. Like, even when you're speedrunning, even when you're doing optimal speedrun strats, you just do the most ridiculous things sometimes, and it's just so wacky. I really appreciate it. Like, obviously, playing for a PB, you kind of do want to get very lucky, but it's so fun to just do random runs of Streets of Rogue and just see what happens. Anyway, this run's going by pretty fast, so we are now in the park. The park is the third area in the game, and I will say this area is kind of nasty if you're playing as a lot of the characters in this game. However, the robot once again stays winning, because most of the things that are troublesome about this area, the robot just doesn't care about them. Like, for example, there are vampires that will randomly attack you, but that doesn't happen to the robot. Like, they just ignore the robot. So the robot is already insane, but it gets even more benefit by just being able to ignore a lot of the downsides. I will say the robot is balanced a little bit by he's not really very casual friendly. Like, if you're playing this game for the first time and you want to take your time, the robot kind of punishes that playstyle. It's kind of like there was a character built for the speedrun specifically, but obviously, you know, that kind of rushing playstyle doesn't fit every player, but I will happily take it because I'm a speedrunner and I want to go fast. And going fast is very nice. I have a lot of items. It is very difficult to explain what all of these do in any reasonable amount of time, so I'll just explain them when I use them, which hopefully will come. Okay, someone was mad at me. I don't know who it was, but I teleported away. I guess they were far enough away I was able to do that. All of these are bad traits. I guess I'll take that one. Okay, we have our third disaster, and this time, hopefully I'll remember to actually tell you what the disaster is. Okay, this one is active bombs are hidden. This is probably the easiest one in the entire speedrun because it gives us a big, scary timer at the top. It says, you have 3 minutes to finish this level. And it's like, okay. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right, I'm getting ping-ponged a little. It's all good. I think I'm gonna make it in the 3 minutes, because like you have to find 3 bombs and defuse them, and I've already found all of them, and it's like not even 40 seconds into the level. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're now up to the 4th area, which is downtown. Downtown, I would say, is the first decent difficulty spike in the game. It's still not too hard, but it introduces the most dangerous enemy type in the game, which is called the Super Cop. And they are very scary. However, they don't appear very much in this area. Also, the levels are very big, and I am already under attack by several different NPCs. So a robber just tried to steal from me, and a mobster just tried to shake me down. But, you know, I'll just do that peacefully because I cannot be bothered getting aggro. Like, a big thing about this game as well is you don't have to resolve everything violently. Like, you can choose to do things peacefully. And surprisingly, you often can do it more quickly by doing it peacefully. You wouldn't think so, but that is the case. Because the problem is, even if you do the initial mission very quickly, you might aggro a lot of NPCs, which I'm going to do right now. And it's possible... Oh. Alright, this is a Super Cop firing lots of shotgun ammo at me. And he just emptied the entire round and missed all of them. That is very appreciated. Thank you. Oh, bit of a stutter. All good. But yeah, as you can tell, like, the further you get into the game, the more resistance you get by doing things the violent way. And that is kind of what this game tries to, you know, represent. Like, you really don't have to be violent, and sometimes doing things the pacifist way will be easier. Like, it genuinely is up to you, but especially in the next world, which we will find out very soon, do not worry. But yeah, like, sometimes it does pay to be a pacifist. Obviously, if it's fast to be violent, then I'm probably still gonna do it, but only if I don't think it'll kill me. Alright, let's use a body swapper. That lets me switch places with that cop. It's one of the nice little items I've been keeping in my back pocket. Let me very quickly escape from that tricky situation. So now we are in Downtown 3, and we have another disaster. This is bombs are dropping, and this is honestly not a particularly scary one, because the bombs are very telegraphed. As you can see, a brief area lights up, and then the bomb drops in that location. The bombs deal 30 damage, so you do want to be kind of careful. Like, respect them a little bit. Wow, that guy just stole something from me. Very rude, first of all, but whatever. I didn't need it. I would have liked to sell it, but, you know, whatever. Alright, that is a countdown started, so we will intentionally fail it, and then go to the other arrow, which is the pink arrow on the left. This guy trying to steal from me. SMH. That guy is going to get exploded. Well, destroying that barrel got me aggroed by several police. So I'm just trying to... I'm going to do a safety health item there, just to make sure that I don't get busted, because certain things do 30 damage, so if you get below 30 health, you risk just dying. Like, it's very easy to be greedy in this game, especially as the robot, because there are a lot of sources of healing, and you might think, oh, I'm invincible, there's no way I'm going to die, and then you greed, and then you die. So that's the thing that you really want to avoid. Anyway, this is Uptown, and you know how I mentioned there was a little bit of an increase in difficulty in Downtown? Well, this is where I would say like 90% of the game's difficulty is. This is the real test. Like, if you can beat this area, then you can beat the game. I mean, that's kind of a silly thing to say, it's the final area, but like, this area is way harder than most areas. Oh my god. I'm gonna place a hologram Bigfoot down. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. I'm actually in a lot of trouble. Okay, it's all good. I should be able to stall this out, but I just created a very bad situation. So this is Downtown, and it is absolutely full of super cops, who I did mention are the most dangerous enemy in this game. And they deal a lot of damage very quickly, and if you do not respect them, you will die. So this area really teaches you the importance of, you know, respecting the enemies and respecting that you can just get bursted down from high health. Oh my god. So I want to use my ability on this robot. It will kill him and also give me some health. And also stop this guy from trying to take my alcohol and drugs. How could you? SMH. Okay, I will teleport back over to this mission. Oh, nice. So the hologram that I placed apparently made everyone fight each other and kill each other, and everything was fine. It's nice when things work out. Because I very nearly died there. If you get pincer attacked by the super cops, you can very, very quickly die. So this is 5-2. This is the second Uptown level, and honestly, it's kind of just more of the same as 5-1. Obviously, 5-3 is like the true peak of the run because it is Uptown and it has a disaster. I mean, some of the disasters can make the levels. Okay, so these guys are gonna get mad at me. All right, let's leaf blower you. Oh my god. I am very low in health. Okay, I leveled up. Perfect. So a very nice thing is if you can level up when you're very low in health, it's very hard to have this happen strategically, but you can get a full health refill and it can save you from some very nasty situations. Okay, that mission can nice and easily be destroyed from the outside. The problem is I'm gonna have to aggro this super cop, and it might cause trouble for me. Wait, where is the... God damn it. I deactivated a machine I really wanted to use. It's fine. If I outrun this guy, then I can teleport to the end of this level. Yeah. So if a super cop aggroes onto you, they will cause something called a lockdown, which they will literally just lock down parts of the level and keep you restrained. Like, these are the barriers that they will put up, and you cannot teleport while they're up. So it's a huge pain. Another one of the things that makes this area quite tricky. So this is 5-3. This is the hardest level in the run. It is not the final level in the run, but is the hardest level in the run. Oh my god, we got the hardest combination. We got police lockdown in 5-3. This means that there are a bunch of police patrolling outside, and they will automatically aggro onto you if they ever see you. And the police in this area are the most dangerous enemies in the entire game. So, yeah. I'm just gonna YOLO. Quickly, I use a body swapper to teleport over there. That is a what's it called? Yeah, the item we use that let us swap places. I need to recharge because I can only break the fence that I was trying to break if I have maximum charge level. So I had to recharge. And oh my god, I've already finished all the missions. I mean, there's one still active, but it's one that I'm going to fail because it's like a timed switch mission. As you can see, I failed it because I ran out of time. So, wow, this could have went so much worse. It is insane. I'll quickly use a body swapper here to swap with that guy, and then I will finish this very difficult level that somehow went very well. Okay, this is the actual final level of the run. If you can tell by the music, it's a very, like, climatic level. So the entire game has been leading up to one thing, which is we have to overthrow the mayor, because apparently if you steal the mayor's hat and then deliver a speech, you get to be the new mayor. Apparently that's how it works, for some reason. So we gotta find the mayor, because this is the mayor's village, take his hat by peaceful means or violent. Let's be real, it's probably gonna be violent. And then deliver a speech. The problem is he is highly guarded, and I don't have the best way to deal with him. Actually, I think I have a very good item to... Oh, if I place this, that should make him leave. Wow, that's actually very good. Okay, and then I place the... that, which made him run away. And then I will shrink him. Instantly splat him and get ready for time because I'm about to deliver a speech. Time. Wow. That run went very well. Ooh. I came close to dying once, but it's all good. So yeah, every single character in the game has their own special speech. This is the robot speech. It's kind of funny. But yeah, there's some characters that have speeches that I like quite a lot. Honestly, playing as the different characters in this game is so fun. Sadly, most of them are not really viable to get a good speedrun time, but they still have like very cool playstyles that you have to explore through different ways other than, you know, just going fast. So I would totally recommend this game to anyone who hasn't tried it, especially if you love like chaotic games where the NPCs have a lot of personality and they just, you know, screw around, basically. Because this game is one of those games, again, like GTA 2, which I played when I was younger, and I would just screw around. I don't even know if I completed the first mission, and this game is the same. Anyway, yeah. There is only one goal in life, and that is partying down.
Thank you so much, Flick, for that blistering run of Streets of Rogue. Don't go anywhere after short intermission. We're going to have Tomb Raider 3 Remastered, any % glitches. Don't go anywhere.